How would I describe most rewarding college or work experience? The most rewarding experience I've had this far has to be my capstone project for college. Going through the development process and seeing block mesh to polish was, for the lack of a better word, magical. When you start the project, it doesn't seem like much in a whole, but once those revisions start hitting the source control, the project went from night to day. Um, what is important to you in a job? Good team cohesion is essential for any company. Long term employees have to not dread the idea of going to work. From my experiences in other industries and other fields, I've often seen employees getting tired of not the work but the people they work with. As much as people don't like to admit it, workplaces are kind of like high schools and they have their cliques. It's sad but true. And it takes one person that doesn't mesh well with the group to throw the group off. Um, Tell me about a conflict you faced at work and how you handled it. During a project I was part of, I had an individual that would go out of their way to overwrite a bunch of code and mechanics that I had implemented. Even though that these mechanics would fall underneath the umbrella of what I was doing and what I was tasked to do, um, I didn't get too upset about it. I didn't complain much. I mean, of course, I complained, but understandably, um, for loss of time. I began to then, work around their code to, adjust what I was doing to work better for the project and to keep the project going. What do you anticipate might be your most significant problem with this job? Well, honestly, the distance between myself and the job at the moment. I live quite literally in opposite states. So I know I'd have to relocate, but I don't see that as an overall issue. I believe that given the chance, I would easily relocate either with the 45 days needed or much, much sooner. I would even be willing to work remotely, really anything to secure the position. All right, why should we hire you? Well, I'm always constantly learning and always adapting to every situation. I'm incredibly versatile. I would, I don't mind being the first one in the door, last one to leave. A job in the gaming industry, it's not only every gamer's dream, but it is also my dream. And it would be even more of a dream if I were employed here. And questions I would love to ask. So, why is your team uniquely capable of executing your plan? How is this team different than all the other development teams? And I know this one wasn't on the list, but I would like to see if I could speak with someone in the same position that the job has an opening for to get their perspective of the workplace environment and the work life and how everything goes on behind the scenes. Because to me, that would be the best way to figure that out.